It's no use, Larry. I have no more ideas for takedown challenges. Maybe I should just call it quits.
No, hold on a minute, I have an idea.
What do you mean you have an idea? What sort of idea could possibly one-up the fish-only takedown?
Just hear me out, dude. Come here, come a little closer. If you come a little closer, I'll tell you.
No, I can't. Social distancing, just tell me.
Just hear me out.
Oh my god, that might just work. The year is 2020 and body positivity is becoming more and more popular by the day, but unfortunately so is world hunger. So in this video we're gonna attempt to solve world hunger by feeding the ever-living shit out of the man himself. Thunder Thighs, aka Forelegs, aka Robo Sapien, aka YouTube commentary starter mic. Of course I'm talking about Wotan the Invincible. This terrible menace has been going back and forth with me on Twitter for weeks now, trashing the NNG family name. Well baby, today we'll teach that overhyped paperweight that you can talk trash online but your words, well, they have consequences. In this video, we're gonna ask the question on everyone's minds. A question so huge and so complicated to answer that it's gonna take at least 6 balancing patches from Gearbox to get working properly. Can you beat the Maliwan Takedown using only a cheeseburger? For this challenge, the rules are simple. We can only use the Burger as it possesses a power even God himself would kill 1,000 deities to gain. Now, I know we could use the Ice Burger, but quite frankly, in a nutshell, that just makes the challenge way too easy, and also the Burger is literally a burger shooting rocket launcher. What's not to love? And also, before you ask, since the only means of attack we can use is burgers, this means that we cannot use the cut purse relic because we have to melee in order to get it working. However, we can use any other item so long as it does not deal damage to any enemy. And speaking of other items, for my class mod I use a Bloodletter for more damage, a Snowdrift to go extra fast, and a Big Boom Blaster for free rocket ammo and shield. And also no need for a grenade mod since, you know. We picked Moe's, baby! I mean, that really has nothing to do with why we're not using grenades, I just needed a segue into Moe's. But what is special is that we did stream this run live on Twitch, EpicNNG. You should come and watch me, we stream multiple times per week. Come and follow me, please. In order to shut Wotan up for good, we need to make history. So for the first time ever, this takedown challenge will be done on Mayhem 3. We started the run off hot. Using my inner spider, I scaled the walls of the Maliwan black site and fucking spinning heel kicked a Maliwan trooper off of his turret. I know we said no melee, but oh my god, that felt good. After getting into the front yard of the facility, it was time to test out the damage of the Holy Burger. Now, your typical normie simp would assume that this launcher has a flat damage rate, and we know that's not true. This weapon works on a hunger scale, dealing the most damage to enemies that are hungry. So after briefly flashing a picture of Ellie to the whole of the black site, they were hungry for 592 pounds of unadulterated meat. This made killing them surprisingly easy, but as expected, the word soon got around that free food was being given out, and the Kraken wasted no time getting in on that action. Now luckily, the hunger modifier doesn't discriminate, and that's exactly why, to everyone's surprise, the Kraken got absolutely destroyed. And with that chunky monkey down, it was time to move on to the kinkiest threesome you'll ever legally see on YouTube. The Valkyrie squad, baby! Now, because the Burger launcher is corrosive, it means that the Valkyries are a relatively easy boss to take down, but in order to get to that stage, you first have to deplete their huge ass shields. I first found this out when Sigdrifa squirted all over me, causing me to have a violent seizure at the hands of her electric ectoplasm. After giving Sigdrifa the 1-2 fuck you, I managed to get through the other Valkyries surprisingly fast. So with the quick wham bam thank you man, we quickly moved on and triggered the checkpoint. Now if you're like me, you're probably thinking that this is too good to be true. There is no way EpicNNG is about to one-shot this takedown challenge. Something has to give. And oh baby, it did. Now, aside from us dying at the very start of that checkpoint, attempt 2 was where we finally got a taste of our own medicine. Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you to the bridge. I'll be honest with you guys, the bridge at first glance isn't too bad. Just run around, hop in Iron Bear, hop out, and blast away. But just like my dad did 20 years ago, this is one load you're gonna regret blowing. The first challenge you'll face is the Death Spheres. These fucking flying pieces of sh- Now, these cute little sacks of fun make this whole challenge worth it, as they fly around constantly mocking you whilst you struggle to hit them with your cheeseburgers. Alright, so you remember how we talked about that one enemy that sucks total ass? Well... Well, let me introduce you to an enemy so evil he makes Handsome Jack look silly. Ladies and gentlemen, the Corroder. Did you ever want to know how it feels to have a model tug on your testicles until you're at the point of no return, only to BAM! Kick you clean in the dick? These enemies are Satan reincarcerated. These enemies were sent to cause nothing but pain. Now, any other badass type enemy like this is fine, because they don't resist the corrosive element. And since the Ghetto Burger only comes in corrosive, we had really no other chance to deal a different type of elemental damage. But luckily for us, we spec'd in to a skill which gives us the chance to fire an incendiary projectile as well. But man, hitting that tumor on its back is still damn near impossible. I seriously cannot make this up. Anybody who watched this live will tell you that just one of these enemies takes nearly 10 minutes to kill. I've never once related to that headbutt scene in Hereditary more than I did at this exact moment. But ladies and gentlemen, it gets worse. Just as we were finally about to take down one of these horrible wretches, what was supposed to be a quick ammo run quickly turned into the end of the run. Just as we returned back from a quick burger resupply, I made the fatal mistake of sliding directly into a barrel. What happened here was 100% an accident and could have happened to anybody, and just like a true Vault Hunter would, I took this death on the chin. No, I'm just kidding, I totally raged and for the next 10 minutes sat there bitching about it. This moment shattered my morale harder than when I found out that them hookup ads aren't actually hot singles who want to meet up and fuck. This is the one. I was over the Death Spheres and over the Corroders. Now, it goes without saying that I took a very long time in dispatching of them damn Corroders, but luckily the spheres died so quick that I don't even have footage of me killing them. I'm just kidding, I lost half of the recording by accident. But what I didn't lose was the abundance of burgers I was using to absolutely destroy the rest of Wotan's pen pals. Once you get the hang of using Iron Bear as a diaper, the only really hard thing here is the ammo runs you have to do. And I did find that out, as I did run after run after run after run. So with the final door monkeys down, it was finally time. And you know what that means, boys. Strap on tight, because you're about to witness absolute great. I died because an enemy jumped in front of my second wind. We're dead, we're dead, we're dead, we're dead! No, 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 no! Come on! Come on, you fucking asshole! No! This moment was absolutely soul-shattering, and I can't explain to you just how bad that death felt, only made worse by Valkyrie mocking me in the stream after the fact. He jumped in, that was the second wind, I would've got it. I would've got the second wind and it fucking... At this point, I was genuinely thinking of giving up, but I knew that I had to keep going in order to keep my status as the alpha male of Borderlands Takedown challenge runs. So, with the support of chat behind me, it was time, say it with me boys, for the final run. This run started off hot, baby. I wasted no time in jumping into one of them bouncy castle pillars and feeding Wotan an unhealthy dosage of meat. And to everyone's surprise, I was actually doing pretty good damage. From here, my confidence was higher than that time I beat my personal nut record of 7.34 milliseconds. So I continued on with the burger beatdown, making Wotan's health drop so fast that it makes Randy Pitchford's $12 million disappearing trick look like amateur work. Now, in the past, you may remember that the strategy with fish only was to kill all ads in order to make the run easier. However, this time, those enemies are the only thing that will be keeping you alive. There is, however, one enemy you have to kill, and that's the Krakens. Those hungry turbo chads just want to steal more food, and unfortunately, we can't be having that in our quest to solve world hunger. So by taking them out, it's just me and Wotan, baby. But first, in order to take down the Krakens, we actually have to get them to spawn, so that means we're going to have to super suck Wotan's double bubble shield, and this can be quite difficult, especially especially when being taken on by the hundreds of ads around us. But nonetheless, we did manage to penetrate the fuck out of it. God, I hope it was 18. And now, with the Krakens fighting their way to me, it was time to hit them with the Uno reverse card and abolish them from the takedown. Now, fighting the second half can be quite difficult, assuming that it doesn't get stuck on the edge of the arena. This can lead you to dying a lot just trying to catch it. But luckily in our case, we were able to get the head stuck. And unfortunately, when blasting it away with meat, it actually glitched out instead of dying. So this means we'll have to come back to that later to finish it off. But in the meantime, boys, we have a date to keep with Thunder Thighs himself. At this point, sliding around the arena was harder than ever, because doing this challenge made my balls grow by at least 16 decibels per second. Luckily though, the towers and Iron Bear provide you with enough cover and height to slam dunk a good old fashioned cheeseburger onto Wotan. And just like that, the final burger was shot, and Wotan fell to the ground. Now, needless to say, the brain tried to run, but rest assured that he too ate another burger. However, as chat informed me, without the takedown completed message, this challenge wasn't yet over. So after locating the head, which was cloaking itself using an invisibility barrier you could find at the Dollar Tree, we took it down for the official confirmation that I am indeed a better player than you. So, with all of that being said, can you beat the Maliwan Takedown using only a cheeseburger? You sure can, kiddo. Thank you guys for watching, and an even bigger thank you to everyone who watched this happen live on twitch.tv/EpicNNG. Come follow me. If you made it to the stream, leave a comment saying #TwitchGang, and with that being said, you guys, thank you for watching, and have a nice day.